1964 no-mint mark Monticello Jefferson nickel. You could be sitting on a fortune. But what makes this coin so special? And how can you turn old coins into life-changing money? Stick with me, and I'll reveal everything you need to know. Let's travel back to 1964, an important year for U.S. coinage. The country was facing a coin shortage, leading to massive production of nickels. The U.S. Mint, in Philadelphia, produced millions of Jefferson nickels that year without a mint mark. But, amidst these common nickels, a handful of rare era coins and special strike versions were made, and they are now worth millions. So, what makes this 1964 no-mint mark Monticello Jefferson nickel worth $1.9 million? Well, collectors and auction houses are willing to pay huge sums for coins that have these unique features. The Monticello building on the back must have clear, uninterrupted steps. Only a few exist in this condition. Look for double dies, off-center strikes, or planchet errors. These flaws increase the value dramatically. Some 1964 nickels were struck with high pressure, giving them a sharp, mirror-like finish. These are ultra-rare. A coin with no scratches, dents, or wear can fetch a massive price at auction. If you have a 1964 Jefferson nickel, grab a magnifying glass and check for these signs: white heavy check mark, no mint mark under the year, indicating it was made in Philadelphia. White heavy check mark, full, clear steps on the Monticello building. White heavy check mark, a high relief, proof like shine. White heavy check mark, any unusual errors, such as double lettering or off-center strikes. If your coin has these features, congratulations! You might have a jackpot in your hands. So, what's the next step? If you think your 1964 no-mint mark Monticello nickel is rare, here's what you should do. Send your coin to professional grading services like PCGS or NGC to verify its authenticity and condition. Reach out to major coin auctioneers like Heritage Auctions or Stax Bowers to get the best price. Many local shops undervalue rare coins. Always go through professional coin dealers or auctions. Online forums, coin expos, and collector groups can help you connect with buyers willing to pay top dollar. Now it's your turn. Go check your coin collections, ask your relatives, and start searching. You never know, your 1964 nickel could be the next one to sell for $1.90 million. Loudspeaker, if you found this video helpful, like, share, and subscribe for more valuable coin hunting secrets. Don't miss out on your chance to strike it rich with rare coins. 1973 could be worth a staggering $1.5 million today? Yes, you heard that right. A rare 1973 no-mint mark Monticello Jefferson nickel has shocked the coin collecting world with its mind-blowing value. Could you be holding one in your pocket change? Stick around, because in this video, I'll reveal why this coin is so valuable, what to look for, and how you can cash in. The Jefferson nickel series started in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. It features a profile of President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his famous Monticello estate on the reverse. By 1973, these nickels were standard, but hidden among the millions minted was an extremely rare no-mint mark variety that would later become one of the most valuable nickels in history. So, what makes this coin worth more than a luxury home? There are a few key reasons. Most 1973 nickels were produced with either a D4 Denver or an S4 San Francisco mint. However, a small batch was mistakenly struck without a mint mark at the Philadelphia Mint. This rare minting error has made these coins incredibly sought after. Only a handful of these no-mint mark nickels are known to exist today, making them one of the rarest modern-era U.S. coins. The fewer there are, the higher the demand, and the more collectors are willing to pay. A 1973 no-mint mark nickel recently sold for $1.5 million because it was in pristine condition, graded as MS67+ by the professional coin grading service, PCGS. Coins with fewer scratches, clear details, and strong strikes command the highest prices. Want to know if you have one of these rare coins? Here's what to check for. Flip your coin over. If there is an OD or S under Monticello, you may have struck gold, or rather, nickel. The clearer Jefferson's face and Monticello's details are, the better. Coins in uncirculated condition, meaning little to no wear, are the most valuable. It should weigh exactly 5 grams and have a smooth edge. So, you've checked your coin, and it looks like you might have a winner. What's next? Here's how to maximize your profit. Send it to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC to confirm its authenticity and grade. Research auction sites like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers to see how similar coins are selling. Avoid local pawn shops. Instead, reach out to numismatic experts or auction houses specializing in rare coins. The first offer might not be the best. Collectors will compete for rare finds like this. Even if your nickel isn't the $1.5 million jackpot, other 1973 nickels can still be valuable. Keep an eye out for. Can sell for thousands of dollars. Coins with sharp Monticello details can increase in value significantly. Off-center strikes, double dies, and other mistakes make coins rarer and more valuable. Now that you know about the $1.5 million 1973 no-mint marked Jefferson nickel, it's time to check your old coin collections. Who knows? You might have a fortune sitting in a coin jar right now. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more amazing rare coin discoveries. Drop a comment below if you think you have a valuable nickel. I'd love to hear your story. 1985 P Monticello Jefferson nickel, a coin that has sold for an unbelievable $1.8 million. Yes, you heard that right. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for, and who knows? You might be sitting on a fortune. Before we dive into what makes this coin worth millions, let's take a quick look at its history. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, while the reverse proudly displays his home, Monticello. The 1985 P nickel was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, but only a few coins from that year hold the secret to immense wealth. So, what makes a 1985 P Jefferson nickel worth a staggering $1.8 million? It all comes down to rarity, minting errors, and condition. Here's what you need to look for. If your coin shows at least 5 to 6 fully visible steps on Monticello, it is considered a rare gem. Some 1985 P nickels feature noticeable doubling on the letters in Monticello and 5 cents. This minting error significantly increases the value. A nickel struck off-center by 10% or more, but still showing a clear date and mint mark, is considered highly collectible. A few of these nickels were mistakenly struck on copper or foreign planchets, making them incredibly rare. Coins graded by PCGS or NGC as MS68 or higher are ultra-valuable, as only a handful exist in such pristine condition. Now that you know what makes this coin worth millions, let's talk about how you can check if you own one. Follow these steps. Carefully inspect your 1985 P nickel under good lighting. Look for full steps, doubling, or any minting errors. If your coin looks uncirculated with sharp details, you might have something special. Professional coin grading services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and assign a grade to your coin. A high-grade coin will fetch top dollar at auction. If you have a rare 1985 P nickel, consider selling it through Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, or eBay, where serious collectors are willing to pay big money. Let's talk real numbers. A rare MS68 1985 P Jefferson nickel with full steps was recently sold for an astounding $1.8 million. This wasn't just luck, it was a combination of rarity, perfect condition, and high demand. Other coins in lower conditions still sell for thousands, so even if your nickel isn't perfect, it might still be worth serious money. So, what should you do next? Check your old coin collections, piggy banks, and even your pocket change. That 1985 P Jefferson nickel you've been ignoring could be your golden ticket to millions. If you found this information valuable, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. Drop a comment below if you think you might have a valuable nickel. We'd love to hear your story. 1986 D Monticello Jefferson nickel, a coin that has turned ordinary people into millionaires overnight. Could you be holding one of these rare treasures without even knowing it? Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for and how to turn your old coins into a fortune. The Jefferson nickel has been in circulation since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. But in 1986, something incredible happened at the Denver Mint. A rare minting error and unique characteristics made a small batch of these coins worth a staggering $1.6 million today. But before we get into what makes this coin so valuable, let's break down its key features. Now, you might be wondering, if millions of these were minted, why is this one worth so much? The answer lies in rare errors and unique die varieties. Let's break it down. Here's what makes this specific 1986 Jefferson nickel $1 million rarity. One of the biggest factors driving up the value is the full steps designation. If the stairs of Monticello are perfectly visible with no breaks, you could be looking at a small fortune. Look closely at the lettering, especially Monticello and 5 cents. If you notice a shadow-like effect or doubling, congratulations! You might have an ultra-rare double die coin. Coins that were struck off-center or have misaligned dies are highly collectible. Some have sold for hundreds of thousands due to these unique flaws. Now you might be asking, how do I check if MY 1986 nickel is valuable? Here's what to do. White heavy checkmark. Check the Monticello steps. Use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope. White heavy checkmark. Look for doubling in the letters, especially Monticello and 5 cents. White heavy checkmark. Check for minting errors, off-center strikes, missing details, or odd shapes. Some rare nickels were struck on the wrong planchet, making them slightly different in weight. So, you've found a 1986 Jefferson nickel that looks rare. What's next? Here's how to turn it into big money. Get it graded. Send your coin to PCGS or NGC for authentication and grading. Auction it off. Consider listing it with major auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. Sell to private collectors. Some collectors pay premium prices for rare nickels. Even if you don't have a 1986 Jefferson nickel, there are other valuable nickels you might own. Keep an eye out for these rare coins. Finding $1 million coin isn't just luck, it's about knowing what to look for. So, check your pocket change, dig through your old collections, and start hunting for hidden treasures. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. 1992 Monticello Jefferson nickel and thought, this is just another 5-cent coin. Well, what if I told you that one of these nickels is now valued at an astonishing $1.6 million? That's right. In today's video, we're diving deep into why this coin is so valuable, how you can identify one, and how you can sell rare coins for top dollar. So, if you're ready to turn pocket change into a fortune, stick around. First, let's take a quick look at the history of the Jefferson nickel. This iconic coin was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the front of the coin features the profile of President Thomas Jefferson, while the back showcases his famous home, Monticello. The 1992 D version was minted in Denver, marked by the small D mint mark right below the date. Now, let's get to the part you've been waiting for. Why is this particular 1992 D nickel worth an eye-popping $1.6 million? The answer lies in a minting error combined with extreme rarity. Here's what you need to look for. Full steps Monticello. One of the biggest factors driving the value of Jefferson nickels is whether the Monticello building on the reverse has full, uninterrupted steps. A perfect strike with all 6 steps visible is incredibly rare. Some versions of the 1992 D nickel have a doubled image, especially noticeable in the lettering and the Monticello design. Coins that were misaligned during the minting process, resulting in an off-center image, can also fetch a huge price. A flawless coin graded mint state 67 or higher by PCGS or NGC can skyrocket in value. Only a few exist in such pristine condition. Alright, so how do you know if you have a valuable 1992 D Jefferson nickel? Here's a step-by-step guide. Look for clear, well-defined steps on Monticello. Search for doubling in the words Monticello or United States of America. A genuine nickel should weigh 5.0 grams. If it's significantly off, it might be an error coin. Coins with sharp details and nowhere stand a better chance of reaching top market value. So, you've found a rare 1992D nickel. Now what? Here's how to get the most money for it. Submit your coin to PCGS or NGC for an official grade. A high grade can multiply its value. Some of the highest prices are achieved at prestigious auctions like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers. Sites like eBay, Great Collections, and Collector's Corner are great for selling to serious collectors. Before selling, seek advice from coin professionals to ensure you don't get lowballed. There you have it! The 1992D Monticello Jefferson nickel could be hiding in your collection, waiting to make you millions. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more rare coin discoveries. And remember, always check your change. You never know when you might be holding a fortune in your hands. 1987P Monticello Jefferson nickel has stunned collectors with its jaw-dropping market value. But why? What makes this coin so special, and could you be holding one? Stay tuned because in the next 10 minutes, I'm breaking down everything you need to know. The Jefferson nickel series has been around since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. By 1987, millions of these nickels were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, P-Mint mark, but only a handful turned out to be extremely valuable. What happened? Well, some nickels had minting errors, rare compositions, and unique die varieties that made them worth far more than their face value. So what sets the 1987P Jefferson nickel apart from the rest? Let's dive into the top factors that skyrocketed its value. Some of these coins left the US Mint with errors like doubled dies, off-center strikes, or even misaligned mint marks. If your coin has a clear doubling in the letters Monticello or 5 cents, you might be looking at a jackpot. A few of these nickels were struck on experimental planchets, meaning they contain unusual metal compositions. Some have higher silver content, making them highly desirable. Coins graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC are extremely rare. The better the condition, the higher the price at auctions. A pristine, nearly flawless 1987P nickel sold for $1.8 million. Now the big question: do you have one of these rare nickels? Here's how to check. Flip your nickel over and check the right side of Monticello. If you see a P-Mint mark, that's step 1. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe and check for doubled letters, missing details, or off-center strikes. A normal nickel weighs 5 grams, but rare errors may weigh slightly more or less due to metal inconsistencies. If it's uncirculated or looks shiny and flawless, you might have a rare high-grade coin. If you think you have a valuable 1987P Jefferson nickel, here's how to cash in for the highest price possible. Send your coin to professional grading services like PCGS or NGC to get an official grade. This alone can boost your coin's value. Major coin auction houses like Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, and Great Collections attract serious collectors willing to pay big bucks. Never sell rare coins at pawn shops. They'll lowball you. Instead, consult a professional numismatist or auction expert. So there you have it, the 1987P Jefferson nickel, a small coin with a big payday potential. Could you be the next lucky owner of a $1.8 million nickel? Check your pocket change, old collections, or even that forgotten piggy bank.